So, let's talk about those frequent trips to the bathroom. Is it really just a part of getting older, or could it be a sign of something much more important? We're about to dig into a symptom that millions of people just brush off, but maybe shouldn't.
Does this sound familiar? You're right in the middle of something important. Maybe you just got comfortable on the couch, and there it is. That urge hits you. Again. It's frustrating, right? It can be totally disruptive, and for a lot of us, it slowly becomes this unwelcome new normal.
The go-to explanation is usually, oh, well, I'm just getting older. It seems to make sense. But what if that's not the whole story? What if your body is trying to send you a really crucial signal, and you're accidentally mistaking it for simple wear and tear?
Okay, let's put on our detective hats for a minute and uncover what's really going on here. It all comes down to this fascinating and powerful connection between sugar and water in your body.
So first, a real quick refresher, just so we're all on the same page. Diabetes is basically a condition where your body struggles to manage blood sugar. It either doesn't make enough insulin or it can't use the insulin it does make. And the end result is high blood sugar, where all this extra glucose is just kind of floating around in your bloodstream with nowhere to go.
So, how does that make you need to pee all the time? Well, it's this amazing chain reaction. First, your blood sugar goes way up. Then, your kidneys, which are your body's amazing little filter system, they go into overdrive, trying to get rid of all that extra sugar. But here's the kicker. As your kidneys dump that sugar into your urine, the sugar doesn't go alone. It literally acts like a sponge, pulling water right out of your body's tissues along with it. So the total amount of urine you're making suddenly skyrockets, and that fills your bladder up way faster and way more often.
And this is the main takeaway here. You can't blame your bladder. It's just doing its job, dealing with a flood it didn't ask for. The real culprit is the overflowing sugar that's basically forcing water out of your body. It's a classic case of don't shoot the messenger.
Now, frequent urination is rarely a solo act. Think of it as the lead singer in a band of symptoms your body uses to tell you something's off. Let's look at some of the other band members, the other clues you should really be aware of.
It all starts to make sense, right? If your body is pulling all that water out through your urine, it's going to scream for more water to be put back in. And that's why you feel constantly thirsty. All that dehydration also leads to dry, itchy skin. Plus, high sugar levels can weaken your immune system, which is why you might get more frequent infections. And because your body can't use sugar for energy the right way, it starts burning fat and muscle instead, causing weight loss you can't explain. The high sugar can even damage tiny blood vessels in your eyes, causing blurry vision, or damage your nerves, which leads to that weird numbness or tingling.
Okay, I know this diagram might look a little complicated, but the main idea is actually really simple. See on the left? That's how it's supposed to work. Insulin acts like a key that unlocks your cells so glucose can get inside and be used for energy. But in diabetes, that whole process gets messed up. The key doesn't work right or the lock is broken, so sugar gets locked out of the cells and just builds up in your blood, causing all those problems we just talked about.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. Why is it so critical to pay attention to these signals? Because this isn't just about one person's health. It's part of a massive global problem with chronic diseases. Just take a look at this number, $47 trillion.
That's the mind-boggling amount that chronic diseases are expected to cost the entire global economy by just 2030. This isn't just a health crisis, it's a full-blown economic crisis, too.
And the human cost is, of course, even more devastating. These non-communicable diseases, or NCDs, were behind 43 million deaths in just 1 year. They make up 3 out of every 4 deaths across the entire planet. And in the US, a staggering 90% of all healthcare spending goes towards managing these very conditions.
Now, I know that all sounds incredibly overwhelming, but this is the most important part of our whole chat today. There is so much you can do about it. This is not a story about doom and gloom. It's a story about empowerment.
The vast majority of these chronic diseases are what we call diseases of lifestyle. And what does that mean? It means they are largely preventable. It means the power to change the entire direction of your health is, in so many ways, right in your hands.
The path forward is really built on making healthier choices, one step at a time. It means swapping out those high-sugar, super-processed foods for a balanced diet full of real food. It means trading in sedentary habits for regular physical activity, even just a walk. It means managing stress and actually prioritizing sleep instead of just burning the candle at both ends. And it means building community instead of living in isolation. These aren't just nice suggestions. This is powerful medicine.
So, let's bring it all back to you. After everything we've just talked about, I really want you to ask yourself this question.
Think about those little nudges, those quiet symptoms you might have been dismissing. Is it possible your body is trying to tell you something?
At the end of the day, listening to your body is step 1. But getting the actual data, that's step 2. An annual health screening isn't just another appointment to check off your list. It is the single most important tool you have to truly understand what's going on inside your body and to catch potential problems before they ever become crises.
If you found this helpful, do us a favor and give this explainer a like. And be sure to subscribe for more insights like this. We really want to hear from you. What other health puzzles are on your mind? What should we try to solve next? Let us know down in the comments. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.